Hello, it's me, the Ginger Man, and I'm back in Fife, and I'm in Leven. Now, there's a few reasons why I'm in Leven today. One, every time I've been to Leven so far it's been raining. Today, it's not raining. Two, I was up Largo Law at the back of me there somewhere. That's Sheena, she's here. But Largo Law, up the back of me, I was up it and I seen Leven and I thought, I gotta go back to Leven. And thirdly, someone recently watched on YouTube and left a great, absolutely fantastic message. I'll add it there. Great message about Leven. And you've probably not got time to read it, it doesn't matter anyway. You can read it in your own time. Because here we are in Leven today. Let's get into it. Show me what you got. Peace.
I'll turn on the camera, test my microphone, I'm firing up the podcast, sound waves coming to your home. Gingerman with a cam is here to make your day. Gingerman with a cam, I'd like to hear you say today.
This is Leven Beach. The tide's coming in, so it doesn't look as like massive and long and grand today. But on a sunny day, oh yeah boy, what a bad boy. This was a top holiday destination for people, especially coming from the west coast. Imagine that, everyone coming from the west coast to come to Leven. But that's why we're here today, because Leven is back on the map. The railway is going to be finished in 2025, I believe. This is the Leven swimming pool. Look, flashback. This shows people care. Solid bench, nice bit of pottery. I'm not so sure about the noodles. That's the thing, right? People need to know that bushes don't eat human food, they eat water. But that's fine, it's a nice bush. When I was a kid, I always just knew Leven as the end of the number 7, which it still is. This is where the route number 7 comes to, Leven bus station. But it's relevant because the bus takes ages to get here, so most people are put off. But a train to Leven, that'll take about 10 minutes, maybe a bit longer, but you know, a lot quicker than the bus. And I'm not disrespecting the bus service, but it's a trip like on a double decker. It's the good, the bad and the ugly. Those cones could be used in action, I don't know, this is a bit of wasteland, but I'm sure it'll become something in time. Oh, lots of cafes in this bit. I like this bit where the bus station is. Lots of cafes. There's a seagull. Seagulls are they get more terrifying with each year. Anyway, here we go. Welcome to Leven. A remnant of a 12th century church can be seen in the town cemetery. The structure used by the Christie family of Jewry in the 18th century may be the remains of the session house. The oldest gravestone remembers a Thomas Gourlay in 1641. Leven Parish today, Leven Parish Church today stands on Jewry Street. Interesting. But whilst it's busy and exciting, we're going to go to the amusements, because we are at the seaside, and this is like you could say this is like a mini Blackpool without the pleasure beach. It's a different kind of pleasure beach here, isn't it? It smells like loads of food around here, and I love the smell of different takeaways all merging to make a super takeaway smell. What did he say?
I think he said gingerbread man.
Gingerbread man. I like it when I get called gingerbread man.
Look, they're so cute.
Totally. This is a nice touch. This is just someone's wall in their garden. Wow, oh, that's one of the ones you listen to and you can always hear the sea.
Conch shell.
You see, when you walk along here on the front of Leven, you do feel like you're on your holidays. And there's a cracking view of Largo Law. And I personally know Largo Law now. What a beautiful, beautiful beast she is. This is lovely here, nice benches. Angry ice creams in Leven, but we've made it to the amusements. Beachcomber family amusements. Let's go in. I don't know if I can film in here, so I'll turn the camera off. We're officially on our holidays here, like, we've got the change, we're in the arcades, I don't know what to play. So I'm playing Deal or No Deal, and I'm thinking, what's the best number to pick? If I win a prize, I mean, of course I'll give it to... Oh, it's pretty intense and loud.
This will be your personal box. You chose box number 6. That's the banker. Hello? Okay, here is the offer. Deal or no deal? Here is the offer. Deal or no deal?
Right, I'm down to the last few boxes.
Who's cruise? 7. Don't be seduced by the board. The banker offers a swap. Make a choice. Now, let's open your box.
No! Come on. I want a golden egg. I don't know what's in it, but we'll wait a bit later in the episode to find out what's in this golden egg. We'll add it to our treasure trove. That was an absolute thrill in the amusements, and what I like about Leven is 1 minute you're in the lights and the noise of the amusements, next second you're in the festival gardens of Leven. We're in the Leven Festival Garden. We've got a memorial plaque to commemorate the Scottish-Polish friendship that begun during World War I. These plaques and sort of things of peace and, you know, things that bring us together are important right now. Again, I mention it when I see a lot of war memorials with what is going on in the world currently. These are rocks, symbol of strength, friendship, unity, how strong it is, and how important it is right now that we sort of focus on those things. And as I walk through this beautiful garden, it is a beautiful place of peace. I love coming back to Fife, places like this to film. We're going to walk up to the park. My memory serves me right, it's Leven Glen. And I really loved walking through it, so I'm excited to see it again. The solid stone and slate roof terrace on Links Place is dated 1876. They are of simpler design, most of these in Links Road, but nevertheless create a pleasing entrance to the conservation area. This is all the different houses, and if we look up, so this is Links Road that we were just looking at in the picture. Leven's a lovely place, really good. I think I'd live here, especially once that train. I mean, I'd drive. If you drive, it's not that far, is it? 30 minutes, 40 minutes from Edinburgh, depending on traffic. This time of year a bit longer. That's the Cairn Cottage. That's a cool house, different. This row here of houses that we're walking along is the most diverse street of houses I've ever seen. It has a complete range. I like it. And you're right on the coast here at Leven. Look at a sneaky little church through there, the Baptist church, hidden away. Red bricked building through there, nice. This is my favourite street along here in Leven, just round this bit. It's got quite a magical feel to it, a magical wintry feel, even though it's the middle of summer. I want a cool rider. Right, I remember this bit. So it's along here somewhere. That's a nice building. I don't think this is a church anymore. This is like someone's house. Look at this old fish and chip shop. It's shut. It's got one of those old vintage signs that are sort of into the wall. You know, there's something about being here that's put me in the mood for fish and chips. I'm hungry. But we're going to build up our appetite even more in the Glen. And as I walk around, I'm getting memories. I remember last time you got the Diageo factory at the other side of Leven. That's where I started last time. So we'll skip that out because we've kind of just... I've taken in different parts of Leven today. It's not nice to see shop fronts shut. These were, you know, absolutely thriving back in the day, thriving shops. And it will be thriving again. There we go. I'm back in Leven Glen. It's been a while. I remember her well and it's beautiful. Let's go. This is delightful. It's good coming back to somewhere that I have a sort of COVID memory of, because, you know, I sort of forgot how places felt when I walked around them in COVID, and then coming back to see places thriving and active with people and all of that thing is good, because my memory was of this sort of beautiful but empty place, and now I see it in all its glory and it's looking great. And this park's amazing. Leven Glen is fantastic. I think once we get further down here, we'll open up the mystery magic golden egg and find out what's inside it. But before we do that, I want to thank my legends whose names are coming down here. Just there. All you guys are top legends. And I've got more content coming up. I've got some ideas for some, you know, just straight up for the Patreon content. Not just behind the scenes, but just specialised content for it. Similar adventures and trips. Call it side quests. We'll call it side quests. Patreon side quest videos. So there's lots going to be happening on there. So link at the bottom. Thank you. Peace. Do you remember Gary the Frog? Did you ever sit up at night thinking, wonder what Gary's up to? Because I do. So, like I promised in the last episode, if you're watching, I said, oh, I messed up with the drone batteries, but don't worry, the drone action will be in the next episode. Well, that time has come. Let's check out Leven from the skies. Okay, here's the moment of truth. Sheena, what is inside the golden egg of Leven? It's a Captain America keyring. Wow, look at this. Now remember, I like to keep things, tokens from places. I now have a token that I will keep to remind me of Leven forever. Drawn away, drone was up in the sky. Leven's massive, it's really big, but it does blend in with Buckhaven and Methil if I remember. But Methil no more, we're in Leven today. So we're going to head back out the Glen and head back down to where we came. So we've been wandering around Leven for a good few hours now. Time disappears in Leven. Leven is a place where the time doesn't exist. Let me just say that. Does anyone know what this noise is? Is it maybe like a baby bird? There's a pigeon on top. He's just hanging out there. He's the king of the castle. Oh, he's shy. The park does go further on, but it is getting late and even it's coming up for 6 o'clock. We're getting hungry for our dinner. And the park does go further around and it's an absolute stunner of a park. It's actually a really nice day. It's warm, it's just not sunny. Lots of flowers, lots of green, lots of benches. There's lots of benches here. And where there's benches, there's happy punters. So this is the wee burn that runs alongside the Glen that will lead you out to the Forth. This is lovely here. And they've got public toilets if you need the toilet. It's pretty handy. Graveyard up there. We're just skimming past it today. I'm going to go down this way. I'm going to go down this way because this looks fun. We're going to find our way back to the coast and back to the car and summarise and conclude this day in Leven. This is nice. We're following the burn all the way back to the water. I think we might skirt round the golf course here. We were just discussing as a kids the fun you would have at a burn. As an adult you're like, ugh, a burn. As a kid you're like, yay, a burn! Let's jump in it and climb across it.
Oh, it's a golf course.
What did we say? Bloody golf course. This is a garden of thistles. Hairy thistles. But I like this path. I feel like, you know, if there's a sort of rubbish golf player on the course, you could be in a danger position to get a golf ball off the teed. But it's never happened to me yet, so, and I doubt it will. Fingers crossed. You can't say that. You can't just put that out there because Mother Nature will. I'll be filming one day and a golf ball will just rattle me off the face. Talking of golf, remember when I met this guy last year?
Right.
Could you say Gingerman with a cam is the best in Fife, please? Go on, it's my vlog.
Gingerman with a cam is the best in Fife.
My guy, this pub. This is Scooney Golf Course. It's a great course, firm in places, soft in others, but mostly reliable and good.
Just like
soft.
Gingerman.
So aye, Scooney Golf Course. Oh, it's part of the Fife Golf Trust, so this is one of the Fife courses. Basically it's a council course, so it's not got extortionate membership fees. And there's a few of these round Fife. I know there's one in Lochore, because I dipped into golf, but I dipped quickly back out. Yes, we've found the path back to the coast. I think to live along here, a party must have to like golf, because there's a lot of golf here. It's called the Links. So we're just literally skirting around this course. I don't know the name of this one yet. Just call it the Leven Fancy Course. And it says there, 6-time open qualifying venue, so it's a serious course. That's some PGA stuff, isn't it? I think this is just Leven Golf Course, because it's the Leven Thistle, it's the Leven Golfing Society. But I mean, I get a real sense of people like their golf around here. I bet when they got that sign made, they thought, right, we better not host the qualifying for a while. Right, here we are. We're back out on the promenade. Is that the correct term?
Yeah.
The Leven Promenade.
This used to be a restaurant.
Restaurant was here. I think this is just an old sort of arcade restaurant building. You go along there, you've got the caravan park where thousands of families have spent happy holidays. The end of the Firth of the Forth as it goes into the North Sea. You know, further down the coast, you know, it feels like a river. You can see Edinburgh, you can see the other side. Of course, we can see the other side, but it does feel like there's an ocean in the way, or the beginning of an ocean, or a sea. Sorry, a sea, a big sea. There's not many places you can go where you're walking through a glen, then you walk through 2 golf courses and you're out on a beach looking over the water. It really is the beauty of Leven here. It's fun to look down and like scan the beach floor as you walk along it, because think of all the mysteries that could get washed up ashore. The stories, the history. Here on the shores of Leven. And if you think just further up the coast there, at the bottom of Argyll Law, the old extinct volcano, you've got Ruby Bay, you know. Nah.
Feet are so like sandy.
Bye beach. Look at this. This is seagull defences. Leven knows how to deal with seagulls. And that's us back where it started, at the car park. We've done a loop. I know Leven's massive, but today was really just about coming back, having fun and sampling the delights of this amazing town in Fife. You know, the big towns, Dunfermline, Kirkcaldy, Glen get most of the attention, but Leven has a train station coming out here, a train track, it's got a bus route, it's got roads, and it's bloody amazing, so get yourself here. Thanks for having me, Leven. I will be back again for a third time when that train track's finished. Peace.